123 local, and it is the Auburn transfer, Denver Bryan, leading off for Beverly Smith's Gamecocks. A ground ball to short, eats up Coco Woolley, and Bryan is aboard for the 5th time in 5 at-bats here at the tournament. Looks like her team is ready to get hot again. Right center field, Blampede with a gap splitter. One hop to the wall. Bryan will be waved around at third by Kevin McGuire. She is out at the plate. A perfect relay by the Aggies.
He's transformed the outfield.
Leno with a little bleeder to short. Woolley's got the 2nd out.
And then Rylan Wiggins.
In our final quarterfinal game, Brian Crochet down at first. Cummings toward the middle. It gets through for a base hit. Blampede's coming home, and this time South Carolina will open the scoring. It's an RBI single for the senior Jen Cummings, and it's 1-0 Gamecocks.
You can just tell speed and what Emily Kennedy is throwing. These pitches are missing more up in the zone too, and South Carolina is ready for these mistakes that left more over the heart of the plate, not moving a lot, just trying to go off of more speed. Emily Kennedy might be throwing through her spin right now, but South Carolina
3-2 for Black. Ground ball through the left side. Nia Black makes it a 3-hit first inning and advances Cummings to 2nd. Ball. That's up high. Kennedy walks Jones on 4 pitches. Be the 28th pitch of the inning. And Warren foul tips it into Cottrell's mitt. Kennedy's first strikeout, strands 3.
So over 50% of the pitches that she throws is that rise ball, screwball mix.
And a beautiful changeup freezes Hill. A tough hitter to strike out, goes down. Look.
Surprising, the Aggie hitters.
That ball drilled to left. Trinity Cannon was not surprised by that first pitch, and Cannon fires one over the wall to tie the score. Trinity Cannon with her team leading 15th, and the Aggies strike back in the bottom of the 1st.
Senior coming up and looking for that rise ball, for that screwball up and in her hands. You know where Marjetko wants to throw you. It's inside. The senior goes up looking for that pitch. The first pitch of the at-bat, a line drive just getting over the left field wall to tie up this game.
Woolley slaps one to third. Little bobble by Leno. And she who hesitates against Coco Woolley is lost. And holding runners caught 35% of opposing base stealers. Julia Cottrell with a pop-up to Zoe Leno at third.
I bet you do.
I do not.
You don't?
For once I am stumped. There goes the runner, Woolley. Desiderio's throw is waiting, but the tag was not. Woolley is safe. However, is going to point to first, and Brian Crochet, the first base umpire, just called her out. So the first base umpire overrules the third base umpire, who is standing at 2nd. And Woolley is out, and the inning is over.
She gets more swings and misses.
3-2 on the ground to Wiggins at 2nd. She throws out Desiderio. A lot of lefties. Blankenship is only 1 for 20 against them from the right side. And now 1 for 21. Short her first time. It's thrown out at the plate on the Blampede double. And she takes a called third strike right near the knees. Emily Kennedy punches out. Really strong place. Looking for a 40th win. As Harper strikes out, Sage Marjetko with her 2nd K. Enright goes up the ladder to foul one away toward third. Bree Warren has some room out there. Disappearing out near the shadows, she puts Enright away. And Marjetko's got a 1-2-3 inning with a terrific changeup.
I think that you've seen the improvement as Kennedy gets a strikeout there in Emily Kennedy, and also the consistency of the. That's why you see her game in and game out.
Sky to center. Zoe Leno with a deep one. Zoe Leno with a home run. Leno with a no-doubter, and South Carolina is back on top.
Zoe Leno has been seeing the ball well, and she can be such a spark just like Denver Bryant for the South Carolina offense. Another pitch that is elevated. You see it belt high, and Zoe Leno is on time with it. It's kind of towering and then got over, but Zoe Leno takes the lead back for South Carolina. He's talking about Emily Kennedy and her success, and it's because of her speed, but Zoe Leno letting that velocity power over her home run.
197 hitter, Zoe Leno. Strike three called to Jen Cummings as Kennedy. 3-2 strikeout of Black. 3 Ks for Kennedy in the inning. Again, Tennessee, the #1 seed, is already out here in the SEC tournament. Everybody will find their fate Sunday. To third, that one squirts under the glove of Leno, and Kramer Eshte is aboard to lead off the A&M third.
And that game that they're here.
Down the left field line, Warren was shaded that way, and she retires Powell in foul territory. When will she come in? Not right now, because Marjetko is dealing. She has struck out Hill twice.
Standing up.
Ball. She can jog the second now. There's the first walk handed out by Marjetko.
And when she's been able to be healthy and come back, she's been great.
Woolley strikes out swinging. Tried to get down on the ball, and Sage Marjetko, the only fresh. Kiana Jones, who's walked. The first swing of the game for her. The deep center, but playable for Hill. Kennedy has walked 1, punched out 6. Warren, little flare into right field. Enright cleans it up.
And to your point about potentially Emily
through in a tough situation. Strike 3 up and in. Emily Kennedy with a strikeout in every inning completes a 1-2-3-4.
Down that Vaughter throws with, and Marjetko more spinny and up.
Ball. And a 3-2 changeup is low. It's a leadoff walk for Julia Cottrell. Texas A&M has the leadoff fourth though after a walk of Cottrell. And a changeup freezes Harper. Enright strikes out swinging. Marjetko gets another.
Her out back-to-back strikeouts after that leadoff walk from Marjetko.
That ball popped up. Rylan Wiggins pops out to short. Marjetko's on a roll. South to another amazing postseason run to come.
Thank you, partner. I appreciate you so much, and all of you guys.
And we'll get back to the softball now, so you'll stop being deeply uncomfortable.
That's a difference in this game right now, that one run.
Ball. Bryant takes off the corner, ball 4. Denver Bryant with a second stop.
Has had in this game for a couple of big outs.
And then a strikeout ends an inning where Kennedy faces the minimum.
Runners reach there, batters reach there, and
strike 3 called. Another beautiful 2-strike pitch for Marjetko. Make it 8. A&M Aggies in the SEC tournament. Kennedy Powell lays down a bunt. Marjetko slow to retrieve it. It's a bunt base hit for Powell.
Spinning everything here in this game.
Hill on the infield. She is 0 for 3. Back in the third. When Cannon walked to push Eshte into scoring position. And now in the 5th, Cannon walks to put Powell. Woolley with a ground ball beaten into the dirt. And the throw is there in time at first by Marjetko. Fielding her own position to get the Gamecocks out of final quarterfinal here at the SEC tournament. And Leno grounds it off of Kennedy. A base hit for Zoe Leno, who shocked it back toward the Aggie pitcher.
Hopefully.
Sacrifices on the year. Trying to bunt out of the cleanup spot. She deadens it beautifully, but the play is made even more beautifully at second. What a play that was. A hard charge from Kennedy. Strike three, and Kennedy picks up her 10th K of the afternoon.
Kennedy after that strikeout.
Kiana Jones off the end of her bat, drops one into left. There goes a pinch runner, Ricks all the way to third. And Jones takes second on the throw in to third. And Gonzalez will stay in to hit. First pitch swinging, she pops it up. Out in short right field, Enright takes charge, and Kennedy strands a pair. It remains two. We welcome those of you joining us on ESPN2 as Julia Cottrell strokes a ground ball through the middle for a base hit. And if you're just joining us, you picked a good time to do so. Kevin Brown and Amanda Scarborough up here in the couple of innings of this game. That ball in the air to left by the pinch hitter Griffin. Gonzalez started very deep and comes on to make the play for the first out. And she freezes Williams right down the middle. A new season high 9 strikeouts for the A&M has had one runner to third in the game. It's Cannon who passed third on a home run jog. Wiggins with a pop-up, shallow right field, and Bryant comes out to make the play from the infield dirt. We go to the 7th inning. Kennedy 116 pitches deep. Ball. And she just walked Desiderio to lead off the inning. Well, this has been such an unusual day. We finished up a game that Holly Rosecrew called earlier, and now we have Holly joining us for this. South Carolina Athletics with the undefeated national title in women's basketball. Look at Powell, the third baseman who comes flying to the first base line. 4 with runners in scoring position. Bryant lays down a bunt. Kennedy, the left-handed pitcher, wheels and fires to get her at first.
And that's why they feel.
Struck out swinging twice since then. In the air to right field, that ball is blasted. Enright chasing it back. Enright makes the catch. Right up against the fence. 3-0 is low. And the tying run is on first, courtesy of a Kramer-Eshte walk. 2-2. Powell on a ground ball. It sneaks through the middle. A base hit. The first hit today with a runner on base for Texas A&M. The former Stanford Cardinal locked up here in the SEC. And Hill takes a called third strike. Walk-off home run in game 2 of that first SEC series of the year. And on 3-1, Cannon will take a walk here. Este the tying run to third. Powell the winning run to second. She's always one perfectly placed drop ball away from getting out of a jam. Woolley in the air to center field. Blampede was playing shallow. It's over her head, and Texas A&M finally breaks through. They are headed to the SEC tournament semis for the first time, and Coco Woolley is the game winner.
Just smoked it over their head. This is what she's capable of and why she is so tough to play defensively. She can lay down a bunt, she can slap and put the ball on the ground, or she can drive the ball over your head, even in the outfield. That lands on the warning track, and that's going to be the walk-off win and hit for Coco Woolley and Texas A&M, who just needed some life. And Kevin, I go back to that catch that Allie Enright made in right field, tracking it down against the wall. That seemed like the spark that they needed to bring that energy and momentum to their bats to walk it off here against the All-American in Potter.